Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. My name is Richard. If you didn't know, I'm on my Triumph T120 and we're going for a little bit of a spin. I've got some updates regarding the barn find that I have been investigating, and it's unbelievable. I think I'm going to put a photograph of it up in here. I am hoping that it is a retro for sure, and I'm hoping that you will stay with the channel and not go, oh, I don't like that. I'm hoping that you're going to stay with the journey of bringing it back onto the road. Let me put this down and let's go for a spin. There we go. Right, is that right? Let's go for a spin. Oh dear. Ironically, as I've just pulled up, oops, let's get a ring gear. As I've just pulled up, a gentleman in a little car pulled up and started asking me about how good the Triumph T120 was, and gave him a run through of why they're absolutely brilliant. There we go. We're running. Let's put that visor down. So, I've been to have a look at this barn find, and 24 years ago, when she was new, she was put away. The one and only owner of this bike put it away because he found out that he got arthritis in his right thumb and was struggling with the throttle and the front brake and all that kind of thing. And we've agreed and we've shook our hands on a price, and he's ordered a new battery for it, and I've heard it running and it sounds as sweet as a sewing machine. It's not had an oil change for 20 odd years, so it needs to be brought back and recommissioned. I'm going to put a photograph of it right now. Or you're going to shout at me. Is it going to be a case where, oh, I'm going to leave the channel? That's not a retro. Oh, it is. Let's just pull up here. Everybody's going fast. It's a Sunday morning. It's the 31st of August 2025. Nice sunny morning here in Stone, Staffordshire. I'm off to Hetty's Tea Room to meet one of my friends, Scott. He may have a new bike. Anyway, back to the subject. I digress. So, everything needs changing. All the fluids, clutch, brakes, front and rear, oil, filters, air filter, all that good stuff, and that's not a problem. Secondly, the bike was bought as a present from his missus, and to keep that in line, Tina's going to buy it for me. Now that's what you call good stuff. That's not true. Of course she's not going to buy it for me, but she's certainly on the side of buying this bike. And together over the next weeks, when I get the bike, because we're waiting for a new battery. The battery's dead. Of course it's dead. And to be fair, the guy who owns it now has year on year started it up and made sure everything's fine, and where needed he's gone and put a new battery on it and things like that over the passage of 23 years. 23 years. The last time, in fact, this has never had an MOT. It's never had an MOT. If you're not sure what an MOT is, it's an annual check to make sure the vehicle is roadworthy. It's a governmental check or whatever. And this bike has never had an MOT. It was purchased and then used for 2,000 miles. In a previous video I said 1,200 miles, but it's actually got 2,100 miles on it. And it's never had an MOT. It was placed in a dry garage, and it's unbelievably good condition. When I get it, I'm not going to wash it. I'm going to create a video of how good it looks, and then we're going to go through the paraphernalia of changing all the fluids. We're going to have to get a brand new set of tyres on it. We're going to have to get an MOT. We're going to have to get it roadworthy. And I want you to come through that journey with me. I've ordered of quite a few things to enable this to be recommissioned to the road. I suspect the throttle bodies will need to be rebalanced, and that is not a major challenge. As soon as we get the bike, I'm going to drain all the fuel off, hopefully, of which it has a full tank of fuel to stop the interior of the fuel tank rotting. And we're going to drain the fuel. I'm going to put a gallon of petrol in it, new petrol, top quality petrol, and put some injector cleaner fluid into it to make sure those 24-year-old injectors are nice and fresh, and we'll take it from there. Oh, it looks a bit wet and slippery down here. So, and Tina's going to help me. Tina's going to help me, and we're going to get this oil changed, all the fluids changed. We're going to send it for an MOT, and Tina's going to help me on that one. So you're going to be seeing a bit of Tina with a bit of oil on her face. Of course, Susie the dog will be running around in the background. I'm really excited for this, and I hope you are too. I suspect there are not many bikes of this make and model that have such low mileage and are still in their virgin manufacturer's position. This bike has had nothing done to it. No exhausts, no bastardization, no nothing. It's absolutely virgin, except the 2,100 miles. And as you can see from the photograph, it has the highly sought after white wheels. Now, I know in the days when white wheels came out, they were a bit of a bugger to keep clean with the dirt off the chain. However, these are the original white wheels, so they're highly sought after now, and I suspect this will cause some excitement to the channel. Of course, we're going to do a proper reveal when it gets to the house, and you can have a listen to her running, all that good stuff, and we're going to have a great time, which causes a bit of a quandary. Now I've got two big bikes. I've got the Triumph T120 and this. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we shook hands on this And this man that's selling it is a real man, like I am. When you shake hands, it means everything. It's not about a text message, it's not about an email. When you shake hands, you shake hands. That means something, yeah? We go back to the times when shaking hands meant something. Let's get rid of this guy. Can we get rid of him? Yeah. Let's go. There we are. Not a problem. So this brings me to the quandary of, I'm going to have the T120 and another large muscle bike. I need a bike to keep touring. So I think it's time to sell the T120 and buy another smaller bike. What would you recommend as a smaller bike? It could be a Kawasaki Versys 650. Not new. Not new. But something to go touring on. Or what about the Honda is it the NC 750? Yeah, I fancy an NC 750 with the DCT gearbox. What do you think to that? Yeah, you can often find garage queens of that model hanging around that are 2018 for a good price with 8,000 miles on them or something like that. You can often find that. What do you think? So if the Triumph T120 was sold, and I know a lot of you like the T120, but having two big bikes, I don't really want two big bikes. Having the Triumph T120 could, you know, having two big bikes, it's just, I'm just not so sure. This Triumph T120 is absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I mean, actually, to be fair, a year and 4 months old, it's still got 2 years warranty. Who would buy it with 9,000 miles? I don't know. What price would it be? Is 9,400 a good starting price? You tell me. I don't know. You tell me. Anyway. Time to move on. Very exciting times. It's that exciting I'm tending to shuffle around at night, and I'm not sleeping as well as I normally do. It's like having a new Christmas present. I'm telling you, this bike is, and it's a he. It's not a she. It's a he. He's like he looks like a goddamn virgin, untouched, unfettered. My goodness. And it was within less than a mile from my home. Unbelievable. Anyway, I'll bring this to an end. I'll bring it to an end. Very exciting times. Very exciting. I hope you're as excited as I am. It's amazing what fate can do. And when she extends a hand, and it's like, my God, what am I going to do? Anyway, great stuff. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you soon. Ride safely. And the future looks bright. Oh, and that's another thing. If I was Prime Minister and your spouse or your girlfriend bought you a motorbike, in my policies, I would say that if the spouse bought it, Zero VAT. Zero VAT. What do you think to that? And we're coming up to the October budget where they're going to put more taxes on. Does this government not realise the way to energise a country is to reduce its taxes? It's just ridiculous. Anyway, that's another subject. Ride safely. I'll see you very soon. Thanks for watching. Give the video a like if it meant something to you. Thank you. Bye bye.